Hi, I'm Magnus. I've been a trainer and nutritionist for more than 20 years. For more tips and tricks, follow me on Instagram. Today's video is about why you're not losing weight. Why aren't you losing weight? Before we dive into what can be going wrong in your fitness journey, let's quickly refresh how losing weight works. To lose weight, you need to be in calorie deficit. That means that you need to eat less than what you're burning in a day. And there's only 3 ways you can create a calorie deficit every day. Number 1, eat fewer calories than what you burn. Number 2, burn more calories than you consume by increasing your physical activity. Number 3, a combination of eating fewer calories and doing more physical activity. Before we continue, I want to let you know about today's sponsor, Inside Tracker. Inside Tracker is an ultra personalized performance system that analyzes data from your blood, DNA, and lifestyle habits to help you reach your goals faster. One of the biggest problems I'm asked is where to start on your fitness journey. I recommend Inside Tracker because you can get a clear picture of what's going on inside your body. Also offer you a science-backed, goal-oriented action plan for fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle recommendations. Inside Tracker follows your progress every day, every step of the way to help you reach your fitness goals and to live a healthier, longer, and better life. For a limited time, you can get 25% off the entire Insider Tracker store by clicking the link insidetracker.com/Magnus or use the code Magnus at checkout. Now let's jump back into the video. So I'm going to give you a few examples of things that you might be doing wrong, and that could be the reason why you're not losing weight. Reason number 1, you think that you can out-train a poor diet. You can run a marathon and be overweight, and you can have a six-pack and be in terrible shape. Train to be strong, healthy, and for longevity, and even to look good naked. But don't you think for a second that you can eat whatever you want just because you're working out. Reason number 2, you're overeating calories. If you know me by now, you know I'm not a big fan of counting calories, because I think it can be really misleading, since counting calories is just a measurement and has nothing to do with what type of food you're eating, what type of macros you're eating, and whether it's healthy or unhealthy. Which takes me into number 3. You're eating the wrong calories. Not all calories are created equal. Calories is actually a unit of measurement. Very specifically, it's the amount of energy that's required to raise the temperature of 1 milliliter of water by 1 degree Celsius. Macros or macronutrients are divided into protein, fat, and carbs. To simplify what these are, you can say that proteins, the building blocks of muscle and tissue, and carbs and fat are fuel for the body. You want to make sure to eat enough protein to not kill muscle mass or to lower your metabolism. Too much carbs and fat will prevent you from losing weight. Reason number 5, you have no idea which foods are protein, fat, and carbs. If you just heard what I said about macros, then you also understand the importance of educating yourself so you know what category your food falls into. Number 6, you have a fancy name for your diet. Everyone's looking for that shortcut and the next magical pill that will help them get there. You know, crash diets aren't that fun, and they're not really sustainable either. If you're constantly hungry and deprived of food, after a while, your body will hold on to that fat. Instead of these trendy diets and thinking short term, I want you to think much more long term and lifestyle. How can I fit this into my life long term? Reason number 7, you are restricting yourself from foods. Restricting yourself from foods are okay if you're intolerant, but if you're not, I wouldn't. If you don't eat food that you like, I'm sorry to say, you will eventually fail. And if you don't fail, you'll have a boring life for no reason. Yes, there are foods that are healthier than others, But if you focus on eating healthy 17 out of 20 meals, you could definitely afford to eat whatever you want 3 meals out of 20. Point number 8, you're stressed. When your mind is out of balance, your body will follow. And did you know that stress will make you eat more high-fat, high-salt foods? And yeah, it's not me making it up, it's actually backed by science. Point number 9, you're trying to spot reduce. So many people think that if you do 100 sit-ups, it's gonna burn the fat around your waist. And that is not the case. Actually doing a squat will burn more fat around my waist than a sit-up will. And that's because I'm burning more energy. So it really comes to calories in, calories out, nutrition. So you can't spot reduce. Reason number 10, sleep, or the lack of sleep, I should say. Sleep affects our hormones, it triggers our cravings for high-fat foods, and it also makes us move around less when we're awake. To learn more about sleep and what you can do to improve it, check out my videos that I've done with the sleep doctor, Michael Bruce. In those videos, you get much more insight on how you can improve your sleep. Reason 11, you're not patient. One of the most common mistakes I come across is people that are not patient or consistent. You can't swap your diet or workout plan every week just because you didn't lose the amount of fat that you expected. You have to look at this as something more long-term and just trust the process. And let's face it, if you've been on 3 different diets and 4 different workout plans in a month, you don't really know what's doing what. To wrap this up, I want to give you guys a few final tips. Anyone can lose weight regardless of age, genetics, or metabolism. Life is not fair. Some people will lose weight easier than others. It doesn't mean that you should give up. It means that you need to be a little more disciplined and patient. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see other topics in the future, please drop a comment below, and don't forget to press like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next week.